Hey everybody, I'm nastymold, and TGC has just put out a little statement regarding their upcoming in-app purchase gifting system. So we're going to go through that, we're going to look through the frequently asked questions, and I also have a video of the in-app purchase gifting near the end of this video. So starting off, we have years ago when we as a studio began discussions on how Sky's in-app purchases should work, we came to a couple of conclusions. The first was that we wanted purchases made in-game to feel good. We wanted them to feel less transactional and more as if they were part of the broader Sky experience. That's something we're still working on, but shades of where we're going can be seen in this year's Days of Mischief celebration. We're excited to share more in the future. The second conclusion was that we wanted to create opportunities for purchases to be about kindness and doing for others. While we all enjoy receiving gifts, many of us also feel a strong sense of satisfaction in giving them and making someone else's day. Every season, we see numerous players purchase adventure packs so they can share extra adventure passes with friends, family, and sometimes even complete strangers they meet while out in the world. We want to stress that while this is just one means of celebrating other players in Sky, it always warms our hearts to see. We've long heard requests from our players to expand on the gifting system to include more than adventure passes, and we're excited to announce that we'll be realizing those requests in our next update. With 0.15.5, players will be able to gift friends in-app purchase cosmetic items as well as candle packs once they have been friends with the recipient for at least 3 days. So just like gifting the adventure passes, we still have to be friends with that player for 3 days. So now we'll be going into the Q&A portion of this release that TGC gave us. So the question is, do I have to accept gifts from other players? The answer, you do not. The system is entirely opt-in, and a confirmation menu will display that allows you to accept or decline a gifted IAP when it is offered, the same way you can decline hard gifts. So if someone's pressuring you or you feel uncomfortable receiving a gift, you really don't have to, which is good. The next one is, if I decline a gift, will my friend be charged? And the answer simply is, they will not be charged. Don't worry. The next question is pretty long. It's just going over how to actually gift someone an in-app purchase item, which I will also be showing you in the very end of the video, in a video from the beta. But the question is, how do I gift someone else an IAP? Gift IAPs can only be purchased for another player directly from their friendship menu after you've been friends with them for at least 3 days. To gift an IAP, stand next to your friend in-game, open their friendship menu, and scroll up to the second friendship tier. This tier requires 1 ascended candle to unlock. IAP gifting is a new node next to the fist bump interaction. Select this node to view available IAP that can be purchased for this player, then select the items you want to gift. A confirmation menu will ask you to verify whether you wish to buy this item for someone. If your friend accepts the offer and you confirm the purchase in the menu, you will see the same purchase screen that is shown when buying something for yourself. This could be considered a direct purchase on behalf of your friend. Unlike Adventure Pack gift passes, for example, you cannot buy IAPs in the shop and save them up in advance to give to friends later. So, you will only be charged after they actually confirm yes, which is something that we haven't seen yet in the beta because we don't get charged for anything in the beta. It's pretty good they're actually going over all these things. Now the next question's a little complicated just because different platforms work differently, but the question is, can all IAP be gifted? Can I gift IAP to someone playing on a different platform than I am? Yes, all IAP can be gifted while they are available for purchase in the in-game shop or other menus. IAP gifting can also be done across platforms with 2 exceptions. Players on iOS and Android cannot gift IAP candle packs or bundles that include candles to players on a Switch. So that's only candle things. It looks like you can still gift items. However, players on Switch can gift those items to players on iOS and Android. So it's probably something to do with the actual manufacturer, like the Apple Store doesn't let you do that, the Google Play Store doesn't do that, or maybe even the Nintendo Store doesn't do that. From what I know about the Nintendo Switch is that if you buy a candle pack, it will only show up on your Switch. So you can still buy an item on your Switch, like you can buy the blue cape, for instance, and that'll show up on your account on both your phone and your Switch. But the extra candles will only be on the Nintendo Switch. And I think that's just an issue with Nintendo, but I am not 100% sure, But what else did it say? The starter pack offered for mobile devices cannot be gifted to players on a Switch, and likewise, the Switch starter pack cannot be gifted to players on mobile devices. Okay, so that Orange Cape starter pack, you can't switch it between the Nintendo Switch and mobile devices, which, oh well. It's just the Orange Cape, which isn't really that exciting. It looks like the Switch players may possibly be able to gift the Nintendo Switch Cape Pack, but it doesn't necessarily say it here, so it's possible they can't. We'll just have to see when it actually comes out. Next up, we have, will I be able to gift IAP that appear in spirit shops? And the answer is yes. These IAP can be gifted through the same node in another player's friendship menu mentioned earlier. So exact same way, they'll only be available during events though, it seems. So you can't gift like the Mischief Jumper in the middle of summer. It'll only have to be when it's available in the shop, which makes sense. And then we have, can I gift items or spells that cost candles and hearts? And this feature is really only for paid purchases, so you cannot gift items that are unlocked with in-game currency. We have, after adding a friend, can I immediately send them a gift? And we've already answered that earlier, but no, you need to be friends with someone for at least 3 days before you're able to gift them an IAP item. And this doesn't mean 3 resets, it literally means 72 hours. So if I add someone at like 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, I cannot give them this gift until 3 p.m. on the upcoming Saturday. It does take literally 72 hours. And then finally, will this update affect Adventure Pass gifting? And no, it will not. We like where Adventure Pass gifting is for the moment and have no current plans to change how it works. So it won't be in this new node. It'll still only be available for trade just before the season or during the season, and it will be in its typical Adventure Pass trade spot. I'm actually pretty glad they came out with this Q&A system. I like that I found out some new things, such as you can only purchase things after your friend has accepted. So here is a clip from me in the beta where we have the IAP gifts right there, and I'm going to give a gift to Stinky. So it has the prices here. These are all Days of Feast items that will be coming, and Stinky has none of them, so let's go through the menu and buy something for Stinky. So of course this is the beta, it's not going to prompt me to actually put my password in, but I would open this, it'll show me what Stinky doesn't have, and then I can hold up my candle. Stinky can accept, and I believe at this point, before it gets sent to Stinky, if I'm on iOS, like the App Store pop-up would show, and then I put my password in, confirm, and then Stinky would get it. So we'll also do this one, but it seems like a pretty easy process. I guess we'll have to see more when this update inevitably comes out. But yeah, TGC didn't really provide us a lot of stuff we could gift, so I couldn't see if we could gift like the Founders Pack cape. I don't see why we couldn't. I believe we will be able to, as long as it's a Switch buying it for a mobile player or a mobile player buying it for another mobile player. Because remember, you cannot buy things with a candle pack and give it to the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, seems like a pretty simple process overall. If you feel like being super friendly and gifting your friends an actual item, that's really sweet of you. I'll probably be gifting friends those little tiny accessories in the future, like the bunny hat and the orange hat. Oh yeah, Stinky is now gifting me these items so we can see how it works for me. I also get the orange cape and the candles now. And here we can see it from Stinky's point of view, where you can either accept or deny any of these gifts. Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward. It seems like there's no way to like accidentally gift something because you'd have to put your password in. Unless you have it saved on your Switch, like your PayPal account, and like you have your kid playing, maybe they could accidentally do it, but it seems pretty well thought out. You actually have to accept on both parties, and the trade actually has to go through, so yeah. That's pretty much it for this new feature. Thanks so much, as always, for watching, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.